What's up, everybody? Out here in my garden, and Sir Dudley drinking out of the bird feeder. He's funny. Anyway, a quick update. So all my cool weather stuff has succumbed or surpassed what's been going on here. I mean, we've had a couple uh, below freezing nights, and these things seem to be doing okay. So right here is cauliflower. So I planted that probably I say 2 weeks ago. So I didn't write the date on the back of the label there. And over here was some extra Brussels sprouts that I have that I didn't have any room for. So the one in the middle is gonna die, but I'll leave it in there. It might come back to life, but I have two on the end there. So right here in the middle is my mustard greens, and I just thinned those out this morning a little bit. So I need to do some more thinning on them, but give them some more breathing room. My onions on the back side over this way is red onions, and on the other side is white onions. Here is lettuce, just loose leaf lettuce right there. So we'll see what happens. I never grow lettuce, and same with cabbage. I know these are way too close, but yeah, I'll make it happen. So just smaller heads, I suppose. Over here, I just planted this day before yesterday. It's called Endive, Endive. It's like an Italian lettuce, I believe. Never grown it before either, but we'll see what happens. Over here, I had Swiss chard. It did not take. So I think I'm gonna do another row of beets over here, and I'm gonna move my chard. I'm gonna probably just buy some chard transplants. And right here is turnips. It was gonna real good. Well, turnip greens anyway. I found a seed that just produces the tops instead of the bottoms and all that good stuff. So over here, I have some beets. They're called mixed color beets by the seeds of change. So not a lot of them there, but I have another pack I'm gonna be doing here shortly. Sir Dudley, what are you doing, man? So it's kind of my bird dog. Help keeps things when I can keep him out of the garden anyway. Keeps the birds at bay while stuff is growing, because that seems to be my biggest issue. It used to be rabbits, now it's birds. All right, over here, 8 Brussels sprout plants. Got 8 of them there. And I planted this one, those 4 probably a month ago. And obviously they're a lot bigger than these I just put in last week. These other 4 here. So nothing here yet. I am going to be planting corn, okra, and amaranth over in this box. And here's my herbs. Let me come to the other side of this box here. My herbs are garden sage, arugula, and cilantro. I just had to replant the cilantro. My other ones did not take. I think it was still a little cold. This is called a slow boat cilantro, but it's starting to come on up now. So we'll see what happens here. Here's my strawberry basket. Finally starting to get some blooms off of it. There's 55 roots up in there, and I made these things to water. There's a bunch of little bitty holes all around this thing. But this thing just started to bloom, so some of them are there, some of them weren't. I'll give it some time. Give it some time there. Look like we might get a little bit of rain. Kind of hope so. We were supposed to get some kind of a thunderstorm yesterday, but nothing happened. But it looked like it's moving in today. So big long box here. Might be a little early, but I have some growing inside as well. Cucumbers on this 10-foot area of this box. So I have straight 8 on that side there, and another variety, I forget the name of it, new one I'm trying out on this side here. And I will put my trellis up on this side, and it will be cattle panel that it just runs up, and I'll stabilize it with 2x4s. My tomato box, I'm gonna be doing a trellis system on this one this year. Over in the corner, I got all my cages in post, but I'm not gonna use the cages this year. I'm gonna be running them on a, not a trellis, but a support beam that I'm gonna build out a conduit and rope them up that way, and I'm gonna try to get 24 plants in this box versus the regular 12 that I normally grow. So that's it. Water bucket over here. Collard greens, they're taking a slow start, but they're getting there. And on this side, my spinach, it's starting to pop up pretty good as well. This here in this bucket is a purple potato. So I have some more that I need to get out. I'm gonna be putting 11 buckets out altogether. They're done. I just haven't got them outside yet. That was just kind of a test bucket, if you would. Oh, excuse me, if you will. Over here, Russian kale. This stuff's doing really good, really good. I've never had Russian kale before. My kids like kale chips, and I'll try to juice some as long as I can get enough fruit to mix with it. I don't really like the taste of kale, but the benefits of it's pretty amazing. And right here is just regular kale, dinosaur kale, and I thinned that out yesterday as well. So we'll see what happens. A couple trellises I bought on Craigslist, just stuck in various areas. This bucket over here, I had cucamelons in last year, and they turned out extremely well. Other than they grew way taller than that green tomato cage that I had stuck in it. So I'm gonna be building a box for this one here. This trellis is, let's see, I'm 6'2", so probably about 6'6", a 6'6" trellis, and that should work fine for my cucamelons. I'm gonna build a box the width of it, and probably about a foot wide on that there. So nothing here. This is where I'm going to be moving my Swiss chard, and try it again there, probably with some transplants. So my apple tree. This joker here, I pruned at something fierce earlier in the year. So, I mean, all these things here. This joker was hanging on the ground. It's already leaning. When we bought the house, it was leaning pretty bad. So I went ahead and pruned it and got some little flowers and buds here now. And they're looking actually pretty good. So I always like the apples, and we'll see what happens there. So obviously got the fence up now, and a little bit of mulch that I need to get spreaded out. And then I'm thinking about building another, like a 1-foot bed or something here. In my garage, I have a bunch of pallets that I've been breaking apart and building, that I've been making little 3-foot elevated beds that I'm gonna line the fence line with, and that's where the rest of my herbs are going. I'm going to be planting some mugwort, some Vietnamese mint, some lemon balm, yarrow, toothache plant, stuff like that. And I'm just gonna line it here, and I need to be able to move that stuff because we're actually gonna be staining this fence here pretty shortly, as soon as the weather breaks. And I need to be pulling it away. And then I'm not sure, Google Fiber's in the area. I don't know where they need to run lines from. There's a main box that all the other cable companies run from right behind this fence. And there's an underground cable running against this fence line here. So I just need to be able to move that from that point there. So, all right, that's my garden. And I have my flower beds ready to transplant stuff, so I have things hardening off right now, and hopefully I can get those guys out there in the next couple weeks or so. But as far as that, this is the update. Today is March 31st, 2016, and Rick signing up. Oh, and Sir Dudley signing out with his nosy self. All right, guys, I'll see you later.